Hi guys, welcome to our channel BPO Coder. If you are new to this channel, then please do like, share and subscribe to our channel BPO Coder. Today we are going to see how to create a 3D bar cluster chart in VBA Excel. To create this type of chart in VBA Excel, we require the data as shown on the screen, and this is the sample data which I have created for this tutorial. Now, this is the data of quarterly performance of different products, and we are going to see how we can visualize and create a 3D bar cluster chart in VBA Excel. And first we will be seeing the output, and then we are going to see the code to create this type of chart, which is 3D bar cluster chart in VBA Excel. So as you can see that over here I have created a macro button and assigned a sub procedure to it to create a 3D clustered bar chart. First, let's see the output of our chart. So as you can see, this is our 3D bar clustered chart in VBA Excel, which has the legends, the quarterly bar, and the data table as well as the data table as well as the data label. So let's see what all codes has to be written to create this type of chart in VBA Excel and get a deep understanding about the code written behind it. So let's get started. So as you can see on our screen that this is our VBA editor, and this is the sub procedure to create a 3D bar cluster chart, and this is the entire code which we are going to use in this tutorial to create our 3D bar cluster chart in VBA Excel. So let's see what all steps has to be written and what all codes has to be written to create this type of chart in VBA Excel. So let's get started. First, what we are going to do is we are going to select a single cell inside our range. So as you can see, this is our data and this is the range, and we are going to select a single cell. So we have selected C4 as a single cell inside our data. Once you have selected the single cell, we are going to write another line of code which says activesheet.shapes.addChart2, and inside the bracket we are going to give some parameters to create this chart. So the first parameter will be chart value. For this chart, the chart value is 2, and then we are going to specify the chart type, what type of chart we are going to create. So in this video we are going to create a 3D bar cluster chart. So to mention it, we are going to give Excel 3D bar cluster, and then we are going to give the left, width, top, height parameters to position our chart inside our Excel worksheet. Once you have given this, we are going to close the brackets, and then we are going to type dot select. So what this line of code will do is once you have written the code to select the data, and then once you have written the code to create, immediately we want the chart to select it. So this will create and select our chart. Now this is not enough because this will create a blank chart, or you can say a chart which is not presentable. Like it will create the bars, the clustered bars, and that's it. It will not create the title and other stuffs. So to make it more presentable, what we are going to do is we are going to use a with statement, and then we are going to specify what all things has to be there inside our chart after created. So for that, what we are going to do is we are going to type with active chart, and below that first we are going to set the chart title. So to set the chart title, what we are going to do is we are going to type dot has title equals to true. So once you have written this line of code, the VBA understands that okay, our chart has a title. Now what should be our chart title? So to specify the chart title and to let the VBA know, what we are going to do is we are going to type .chart title .text in the next line, and after writing this line of code, what we are going to do is we are going to say equals to, and then we are going to give the name of our chart. For this video, I've given 3D bar cluster chart in VBA. You can modify this as per your data and your convenience. Now the next step, what we are going to do is we are going to show the data labels. As you can see, each and every bar has labeled by a data, by its respective data. So how would we do that? To do that, we are going to use .set element, and inside the brackets we are going to type MSO element data label. So this line of code will help us to show the data labels inside a chart. Once the data labels has been assigned, now what we are going to do is we are going to show the data table. As you can see that we have the data table as well inside our chart. So to show this, what we are going to do is we are going to type .set element, and inside the brackets we are going to type MSO element data table show. Once you have written this line of code, your data table will be appeared inside your chart. Now once the data table is appeared, what we are going to do is we are going to remove the grid lines from our chart to present it in more efficient way. So to do that, what we are going to do is we are going to use another .set element, and inside the brackets what we are going to do is we are going to type MSO element primary value grid lines none. Once you have written this line of code, your grid lines will be removed inside your chart. Now once your grid lines are removed, what the next step is we are going to do is we are going to set the legends on top. As you can see, products C, B, A are on top over here. So to set the products, or you can say the legends on top, we are going to type .set element, and inside the brackets we are going to say MSO element legend top. Once you have written these lines of code, we are going to type below that end with. So once you have written these lines of code in Excel, then congratulations in Excel VBA, then congratulations that you have learned how to create a 3D bar cluster chart in VBA Excel. Now as you can see that we have initially selected our chart. So to deselect our chart, what we are going to do is we are going to select any empty cell inside our worksheet. So as you can see, G4 is the empty cell inside my worksheet, and I have selected that. Once you write and run this entire code, your chart will be ready. And if you like this video, then please do like, share and subscribe to our channel BPO Coder, and for more such videos please do visit to our channel BPO Coder. Till then, have a great day. Bye.